Let's go! Phenomenal win. You should be proud of yourselves. Let's get to work so we can keep this positive energy. We're gonna focus on shooting today. Let's get a lot of repetitions. Set it up and get started.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Hey, keep the ball, huh?
Hey, shot. Hey! I see him.
One more.
Ball up. Shooting that, man. Good rebound, James. Come get it. Yeah, let's go. James, do it.
Just like that.
Way to get that board, LJ.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, right here.
Let's go! There we go. Okay, let's move on to the next drill.
Focus. Hey, watch him. Yeah, come on, man. Knock him down. Hey. Don't worry, keep taking that. Crash the board! Ball up! Hey, don't worry.
Now we're rolling.
You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Pressure him up.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Come on, MP. Great energy in practice today. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
So the Lakers win the tip. Of course, there have been some early surprise teams. Some have fallen by the wayside, but some are for real.
Right, Kevin, and that's one of the most exciting parts of the season. You know, some teams get out of the gates really strong, but the long course of an 82-game regular season wears, and then the flaws become exposed. So the real contenders, those that consistently compete at a high level, they are the teams that we know will be there 82 games.
Kicks to Westbrook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers.
Hey, who's watching them?
Here's the three. The Clippers grab the miss. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
On the money from 12 feet away.
Marcus Morris money in the mid-range.
Here's lights out, defended by George. LeBron passes to Howard. Here's lights out. The dish to Westbrook. Westbrook gets a screen from Olsen. To the middle, shot clock at 5. Howard, that's good.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Frank Vogel had a few minutes to share with me. He's racking his brain, trying to devise ways to take Paul George out of his comfort zone. Coach said he's just so steady, so confident. No matter what defense you run at him, he calmly dissects it. It's a problem that George poses for every team in the league. Kevin?
Thank you, David. LeBron gets the screen from Olsen. James dishes to Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
Contact and putting the defenders in bad spots.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And here is LeBron after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Stolen by George. And it's lights out with the foul. That is his first foul. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Leonard against James. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Leonard. And Westbrook pulls it down. Lakers trail by 5. And the way Russell Westbrook racks up triple-doubles is just incredible. Does it so often. A testament, Doris, to his strong work ethic.
I mean, this guy plays with such competitive spirit on both ends of the floor. Russell is relentless. He will sacrifice his body, and his teammates appreciate the effort he gives every single night.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from Olsen. Ibaka sets the pick for Leonard, and it's lights out with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Morris at 4 with Ibaka at the 5. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. And it's Jackson in at the 1.
No way you can keep this up. 0 chance.
Ready on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Here's lights out. He had 37 points in the win against Portland.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
Now here's Jackson after the miss from Olsen. Leonard looking around. Over James. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
The pass to Olsen. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Lights Out's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Lakers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Jackson kicks to George. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Over none. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Now here's Howard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. James in the post. Leonard's there, and James gets it to go.
Interior position with LeBron James and the ball in his hands. Yeah, you're going to score.
Leonard against James. And Davis sends it back. Here's Olsen. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Leonard. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Indiana. And George with the stuff.
Well, we've always known Paul George can be a high flyer. That was nicely done.
Here's Lights Out, guarded by Jackson. Kept alive. Here's Howard. Ibaka with some nice D.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And here's LeBron outside. Connects from three-point range. James has got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
George finds Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
Jackson passes to Ibaka. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Leonard. Clock at 4. Over James. Another miss by Leonard.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Lights Out. He's got 11. James kicks to none. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Hold on tight. We're coming for that lead.
Clippers trailed by 14. Now here's Jackson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And James gets it to go.
Timeout.
Yeah, they're going.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 16. He kicks to George. Outside Leonard. Ibaka with a screen on James, trying to get something going, and it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Pass to Olsen.
Get the perimeter.
Pass to LeBron. Takes a three. Buries the long-range jumper. James has got 10 points in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Jackson passes to George. Jackson trying to break free. That's good for George on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his third assist on the night. Lakers leading by 17. Olsen passes to Nunn. Here's lights out. Davis surveying the floor. No good from outside. The Clippers shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Ibaka sets the pick for Jackson. And the call. For teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, lights out in their last game against the Trailblazers was all business. He added 37 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
What a determined move by LeBron, getting to his finish even with the...
Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Mann comes in for Marcus Morris. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Jackson. And the Lakers also making a switch. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. Now here's Batum. He has 5. Outside, George. Over Westbrook. Westbrook pulls it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Mann, defended by Olsen. LeBron against George. To the paint, it's stolen by Davis. Fast break, the Lakers. Launches the 3. Nice shot by James. LeBron's got 15 points.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Now the pass to George. Back to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul. Jordan, he's checked in for the Lakers. Clippers trail by 18. Now Bledsoe. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Mann. He takes it in. Here's Zubac. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Zubac has got his second bucket of the night.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Here's lights out. He's got 11. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Lights out's got 11 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Zubats with the screen for Batum. That's tipped. Anthony on the wing, defended by George. Over George. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 20. The goal for Zubats is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range, but given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver.
Now, here is George. His last outing with 20 points and is on a bounce. Retained possession. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A 3-ball.
And haven't really been that sharp from beyond the arc. And they're only getting worse as we get closer to halftime.
Olsen passes to Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to Olsen. 6 to shoot.
That's an awful call! What did you see there,
Tense.
Ref?
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the basket is good.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Here's Davis. Paul George making his last shot. Wasted no time on that one.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
George. And it's George again missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The shot's good from Olsen.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And George kicks to Zubats. He dishes it to Bledsoe. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's the Lakers' ball. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game home. Up there.
Not impressed.
Davis dishes to Westbrook. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony, the pass to Olsen. Back to Anthony. Anthony off a pick from Olsen. From the wing. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
Right side George. Screen by Zubats. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 20.
For some help, Zach. You need help. Come on.
It's out.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Taking a look at the Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Lights out there with Howard. On the wing, Jackson. That three off the mark. Lakers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. The feed now to LeBron. Paul George with the steal. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Here's LeBron, and again it's the Lakers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Leonard, following the basket by LeBron James.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Olsen, and the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, still a dependable shot blocker. That is what got Serge Ibaka playing time at the beginning of his career. Nice.
Clippers on defense. Olsen passes to Westbrook. And another three for the Lakers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days, but they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside for Davis. Davis gets the screen from Olsen. LeBron James on the wing. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen. 17-foot shot on the way. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. George dishes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Here's Westbrook. And the pass to Olsen. On the wing, James. James gets the screen from Olsen. LeBron kicks to Westbrook. They get it back. And Howard with the second chance points.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Jackson passes to Ibaka. Dishes to George. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 18 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Right side, Leonard. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
James, the pass to Olsen. James against Leonard. Davis with a screen on Leonard. With the fadeaway. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Driving inside. No good from Olsen. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Down low. The 11-footer misses off the left iron. Lakers leading by 23. Olsen passes to LeBron. Outside Westbrook. The 3. Howard trying to free himself up. And Howard with the stuff.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Ibaka with a screen on LeBron. Here's Leonard, and it's sent back by Howard. And they get it back. And it's George missing.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
And foul on.
When Kawhi opted out of his deal, it quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Marcus Morris. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Simply stated, you the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Anthony's checked in for James. The Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Leonard. Over Anthony. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Jackson. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
I see him.
Here's lights out. He's covered by Leonard. Olsen. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Anthony against Leonard. Over Anthony. Leonard, no luck. The Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Olsen. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Picked him clean. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That's what you call filling the lane to perfection. Anthony with the quick hitting bucket.
Passes it to Leonard. Off target from three-point range. Outside Anthony. Pass to Olsen. From deep. It's hauled in by George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this is a problem for the defense right now because you've allowed Paul George to get comfortable, and when he's comfortable, he's unguardable.
Here's Olsen. They grab their own miss, and the shot goes down.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Leonard on the wing, covered by Anthony. No luck. They're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. The pass to George. Inside. Leonard, no luck. The Lakers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
1:31 left here in the third quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
This isn't basketball. No effort from you guys right now.
Here's lights out. 25 points in the game. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Zubac, a screen on Rondo. From 11 feet away. No good from Bledsoe.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
I guess anything could be a foul, huh, Rep?
And so far.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
That free throw good from Olsen. Both free throws good from Olsen. The Clippers shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. Mann passes to Bledsoe. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bledsoe's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Now, this is a powerful ball handler with exceptional quickness. Bledsoe's becoming elite at taking defenders off the dribble.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Olsen. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lights out's got 29 in the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Bledsoe kicks to Zubats. Pass to Mann. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Passes to Monk. Here's lights out. And he drives in, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your team.
All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Taj Gibson is out there with Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Mann in at the small forward. Goes back up, and it's laid in by Gibson.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And there's the drive.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Knocked loose. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a sequence for this group.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Olsen passes to Monk. Monk off the pick from Olsen. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly from 18. Again, the Lakers.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Kennard kicks to Gibson. It's Bledsoe on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Lopez with the block.
You know, it's blocks like that which make...
Man, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bledsoe, and it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
And Gibson sends it back. Batum scanning the floor. To the inside. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Now, here's Monk. He's tightly guarded. Olsen. From outside, off the mark.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's the screen. Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they...
Great call, Red. Keep it coming.
And he's good on the second. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Olsen passes to Rondo. Over Kennard. And the Lakers get it back. And the dunk by Jordan.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Kennard setting the pick for Bledsoe. Sinks the triple. Bledsoe's got 14 points now in the second half.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Here's Olsen. Outside for Gasol. There's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Johnson outside. Over Monk. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Launches a 3. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Olsen. Lights out's got 40 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Giles. Johnson outside. The pass to Bledsoe. Tries it from the top of the key. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, Eric Bledsoe just explodes off the screen, gets the separation he needs.
Over to the left wing. Rondo off the pick from Olsen. Rondo's shot is off.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Count that one.
At times, he's most dangerous when he's attacking the basket. Hard for defenders to rotate over fast enough to cut Bledsoe off.
Olsen passes to Monk. Monk off the pick from Olsen. The shot's good from Monk. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Clippers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And here's Bledsoe. Johnson with it. Back to Giles. Pass to Bledsoe. Lets the 3 fly. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Olsen passes to Monk. Outside for Gasol. There's the dish to Rondo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers.
Hey, yo, right here.
On its way from Monk for 2. That one misses. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Kennard against Rondo. Gasol with the steal. Over to the wing. In the corner, it's Monk. Passes it to Olsen. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J. Another shot, and it's blocked. Now here's Bledsoe. In the corner, Kennard with it. The 3-pointer is right on target.
Well, you want a shooter you can count on. Luke Kennard, welcome to the game.
Here's Olsen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
How the heck is that a foul, Red?
And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, there are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Harry Giles. Paul George comes in for Johnson. And it's Jackson in for Luke Kennard. It's good.
Well, Serge Ibaka has really worked on his frame since he entered the NBA. He is someone who can power his way through contact.
On the wing, Monk. 9 feet out. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Crosses over, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
Rondo against Jackson. There's a screen. Rondo passes to Olsen. And Gibson sends it back. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. The Lakers making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lights Out's got 45 points.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Jordan against Gibson. Right wing. Ibaka right side. Outside Jackson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Screen by Howard. Lobbed up there for Howard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Bledsoe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance.
Time difference maker.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
You know, Doris, the debate about what makes someone an MVP is always interesting. In your mind, and you're a voter, what are the qualities of an MVP-worthy player?
You know, Kevin, one of the things that fascinated me about the most recent MVP selection was some of the slander sent at Nikola Jokic. And I think it had everything to do with him not passing the eye test. And by that, I mean he didn't have eye-popping athleticism. But he was my runaway choice for MVP because he is so highly skilled and he is so valuable to what they do on the offensive end of the floor. He has vision. He has the ability to score the basketball in the paint and outside the paint. He can manipulate defenses because of his high basketball IQ. It was such a fascinating conversation, and what a worthy MVP for Nikola Jokic.
Now here's Jackson. He's covered by Olsen. Steps back and shoots. Jackson misses. Lakers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And here's Anthony from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, guys, looking at Miller's career, he turned into a much better three-point shooter in the latter stages of his career.
Ibaka with a screen on Anthony. Here's George. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Lights Out. Outside Anthony. Pass to Monk. Here's Lights Out. Defended by Ibaka. With the drive. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time.
I guess anything can be a foul, huh, Ref?
Private equity firms looking to break into ownership. Some questions still to be answered with that, don't you think?
Oh, I think no doubt, Kevin. And with the rules shifting in recent years to set that minimum ownership stake, it's going to be interesting to see whether this will become a real thing. But I believe if it drives franchise values, there will be momentum gained.
Mann's checked in for the Clippers. Back to Jackson. Can they get it? And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. The fadeaway. There's the pass to Olsen. Jordan, high post. Clock at 6. Passes it to Olsen. Over Jackson. No good from Olsen. The Clippers shooting about 47% here in the fourth. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that. And so Jordan nails both of them. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. Ibaka with a screen on Anthony. And George, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that.
Is just giving it to the defense right now. Tenacious on that drive.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Anthony up on top. Here's Olsen, and another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for lights out.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Pass to Olsen. Back to Anthony. And there's the pass to Olsen. And yes, it's good. Lights out's got 53.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
George, no good. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Lakers. Here's Olsen. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Well, well, well. We're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here, and what do you know? MP's name does not seem to be at the top of anyone's list. I'm not the one to gloat, but this just goes to show I was right. MP's all talk, no game. We knew this coming into the season, and now that tree is bearing fruit. For those of y'all still holding out hope, I say give up. MP wants the glory, but he doesn't want to put in the work. What did you expect from this so-called YouTube star? Forget the season. I'll be shocked if he ever make an all-star team. That's how I see it anyway. I'm not starstruck by this kid. I just see the game.